Why, hello there, Neil. It's me. I'm back. I'm here to play some more Mass Effect. It's day 2 on Mass Effect playthrough. I started playing yesterday on day 1. We got through about like maybe 4 hours of the game. And today we're going to start up day 2. This is one of many because I will be playing through the entirety of the series, which should take about a month. It should take about a month of about like how long I've been streaming to like really kind of cover this whole game. Each game itself is like a good like 20 hours or more. You're feeling better? What was wrong? What was wrong yesterday? What was the matter? What was the matter? Am I on quick response or slow response? It just occurred to me I didn't check. And I should have checked before now, you know what I mean? Can I check in here right now? Live chat. No, it doesn't. All right, I guess I can't. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. I'm sorry. All right. Hey, what up, Vic? Nothing much. Gonna get the game going again. Just sitting down for another day of this. You know, I did notice, and it's a small detail, and it's not even a big deal. I like how the planets on all 3 games sort of line up. See that? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's get started. Resume. Yo, Bacon, how goes it? Jim B, it goes great. How about with yourself, man? What up, Jim? What up, Jim? I want everyone to take just one moment to appreciate the beauty of my Akira poster right there. See that? Akira! Oh. If you haven't seen, just pronounce it Akira, even though in the movie it's pronounced Akira. It's such a good movie. You don't even need to like anime to like it. It's just so good. That's a movie that I wish, like, a really great filmmaker would tackle and turn into film, but only a really great filmmaker, you know? I wouldn't want anybody less than, like, the best. Oh. Not terrible. I like that low-res Mass Effect logo they got to put, like, all shrunken in the center of the screen. See how fast that loads? That loaded so quick. So I've been noticing there are certain points in the game. Oh, that's nice, Neil. I've been noticing there's certain points in the game where I get screen tearing, which is something that happens when your game can't render the whole image before trying to render another one. You end up with like a one. Oh, look at that. We got a new member, Jim B, with the emoji explosion. Why, thank you, Jim B, for membering up. Cool, man. Cool. Welcome back. Quentin Tarantino should do well. Let me think. If I were to give it to anybody, I would give it to maybe Guillermo del Toro. He did like Pan's Labyrinth and the Hellboy movies. Visually, he's very imaginative, and I would give Akira to someone like him, or I'd give it to obviously like directors I haven't heard of, you know, if they're really good, but like somebody who like really understands visuals. Like visuals can make a strong visual, you know. Yeah, if I were to do Mass Effect, I would give it to that dude that just redid Blade Runner 2049, Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, he'd handle it right. All right, so last thing we did, let's figure it out. We talked to Dr. Michelle. Dr. Michelle, we came in here because this is where we met Garrus, right? That's Garrus is the guy right behind us. And no, he's not Benicio del Toro's brother, but he is from Mexico, I think. But he did Pan's Labyrinth, he did Hellboy 1 and 2, and what else has Guillermo del Toro done? Visually, he's amazing. Where he falls apart a little bit is, and this happens a lot with foreign directors when brought to like American projects, is foreign concepts of humor and timing are just a little bit different than Americans. When you try to plug it into American movies, sometimes you end up with moments that are like, that was weird. Like at the end of Hellboy, good example. If you saw the Hellboy 2, this isn't giving away too much. At the end, when the Steam guy quits his job, and he says, I forget what he says. He's like, General? He goes, General, you can suck my ectoplasmic stance, fucker. And that was the last line of the movie. And it's like, that's kind of a weird way to end a movie. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, the third one, he didn't have anything to do with. You know what I mean? So like I like his visual style, but like if he had like someone else to kind of like work with to kind of like help him like, capture more of like an international feel rather than just like, you know, like some of the oddities that he tends to put in every now and then, I think it'd work really good. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I got to figure out where I'm going in here. So now I remember we met Garrus. Garrus was talking to Dr. Michelle. Dr. Michelle asked him to come over because she's been being harassed by thugs. The reason she's being harassed by thugs is a Quarian, which is like a race of people, came to her with a bullet wound and says, I have information, but I need protection. Can you help get me in touch with the Shadow Broker, who is a guy that trades information for a living? He learns secrets and he trades them for a living, and everybody knows it. So the doctor says, I don't know the Shadow Broker, but I do know an agent that works for him, this guy named Fist. So I'm going to contact Fist to meet you, the Quarian. When we go to Fist's bar, there's a Krogan outside Fist's bar saying, I'm here to meet Fist. I want to kick his ass. Meanwhile, Fist is also setting up to meet with the Quarian, and we need to figure out how to get everything. And by the way, Bacon, is the camera wide angle lens? Nah, the camera's just a little bit further away from me today, but I don't think it's wide angle. Yo, what up, Spy? And Miss Nessie. Not sure when it was canceled, but I'm back, baby. Oh, it happens every now and then, you know. I was laying low for the past couple of months anyways. I think COVID was starting to get to me, you know. But I'm back to... Oh, wait. Hold on. I got sneeze. Woo. That was a good one. Is he there? Oh, he's not here. Oh, I'm on the wrong place. Okay. I'm looking for somebody who I thought was here but is not here.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the ascension from the inside out.
So what we're looking at is out the window at the Citadel.
6 hours and we only saw
The Citadel is shaped kind of like a flower with petals coming out. We are living on one of the petals towards the middle, towards the actual stem area, and it circles. I explained this so much, but I love explaining it. It circles, and because it's angled like that, the species that live on the interior of it while it rotates experience lower gravity, and the ones that live on the far ends, they experience greater gravity, so that every species from different planets all has an area that they feel comfortable with. I love that.
Commander Shepard?
There's that weird sneeze. Oh, Emily Wong. Oh, yeah, man. Things have been good, Spine.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Yeah, what is it?
What do you need?
I'm trying to be
I've been
rude,
hunting for evidence
so I gotta be
of
rude to her.
corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Let's investigate. How is my investigation, your investigation linked?
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Okay.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
This is Emily Wong. She's a local journalist, and she wants me to, when I go into Fist's headquarters, to look for something for her. Tyler, if you remember me. Yes, I do. So why me?
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I don't know if there's any better sources than
I'm using
her.
every source I can find.
By the
but
way, I was
think I've got a
420
better
pounds,
shot
I'm
with you.
400
I
even.
read about the siege of
And
Torfin.
even
Sending your
though
men
I
to
was a
their
great
deaths,
number, I need to
shooting
still lose about
slavers who
150
tried to
pounds.
surrender.
I've been cycling and soon
I
I'll
need
be swimming as
someone who
well.
isn't afraid to get their hands dirty.
Do I still
Someone
smoke?
who'll do what needs to be done.
This
That's
is
you.
where I'm at right now, man. They're pretty cool, you know. Wow, Neil, I didn't know you were. I know you're a big guy, but when I looked at your pictures, I thought that you're about like 300, 320 because you're very tall too. Like he's big, but not like just like fat big. That's not what I mean. Like he's got big shoulders. He's tall. You know, big head. You know? So yeah, Neil, that's good. I don't think Neil's supposed to lose too much weight, honestly. When you look at like his size, he's supposed to be a big guy. You know what I mean? Like, you know how some people, like if you lose all the weight you're supposed to be like 150 pounds, and then some people are just supposed to be 250 or something. Neil's supposed to be a bigger guy. You know? But that's great, Neil. That's great. Keep it up, man. What's my opinion about Delta 8? I have no opinion one way or the other because I don't know what that is.
No promises.
I got
but
some
if I find
Starducks, so I'm about
anything relating
to
your
type
case,
pure
I'll
random
inform
stuff
you.
while I go under. Okay.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
So if you notice when Emily Long is done talking to me, I'm going to do my impression of this game. Thank you, Commander. I won't regret it. Every character, that's how they say, hey, good talking to you, Commander. You'll see it at the end of every conversation. They'll be like, ha ha, and then they'll go dead face, slightly turn about 45 degrees to the side, and then just start walking away. Every conversation in this game ends that way. It's just an automatic default that the character models like click back into when they're done with, like, you know, an animation period. You'll see it though. Is he there? Is he there? He's there. Conrad Werner. So, Conrad is a special case. We will start our relationship with Conrad now. Remember this guy. I don't want to give it too much away.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Nice to meet you.
Conrad.
And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I just tried to help.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Bye, Conrad. Aw, and Conrad, nice guy. I never had Delta 8 before, but I've had White Widow. The one I'm using right now is this. Hold on. It's a Jilly Bean. It's a hybrid that it doesn't even say whether it favors indica or sativa, but it does have a really high THC level of 83.99% and a nice CBD level too. Oh, so that's pretty cool. I've been into these oils lately, man. It's just this hybrid cannabis vape cartridge. Original Jilly Bean. Not jelly, but Jilly. Like Jill. I like their packaging, using the king with the red eyes. Oh, hold on. It'll say on the back. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. You know, when I was reading it, it had like a description that like literally said, this is made from these 3 types. But I guess the description was at the place I bought it and not in the packaging. Oh, well, what are you going to do? It was one of the original OGs. It was Sour Diesel and Headband. I just remember that. It was Sour Diesel, Headband, and True OG. You can't use the carts? Why not? Oh, now I remember. Never mind. Yeah. Your friend is growing cheese and Sour Diesel. That is so weird, man. And Jim, you're right about that. The smell, you wouldn't know the difference between this, like my feet or something, you know what I mean?
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
The colonies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan.
Earth Clan.
I assumed. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will.
He
soon.
is right.
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to
You know, it's
all.
kind of odd that he said that. That he said Novaria, Pharaohs. Those are the two main missions in this game. He's predicting where we're going, which is weird. No, it smells good. I'm just kidding, you know. Midnight is out in the living room. He just prefers to be out there sometimes. Melody always wants to be around me. Huh, Mel? Yeah, it's a good girl. Yeah, she prefers to always be around, whereas he likes to go and chill around. You love the new logo? Oh, thank you. I was getting a little bored of the old one, and they added like a logo maker to Streamlabs, and so I was like, screw it. So I made that one out. I thought, that looks great. All right, so show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
You only see another one other person play this. You didn't watch. It's like a choose your own adventure with some shooting between. You've never seen me play this? I played through this like twice. You've seen me play it. You probably just don't quite remember it right now. You know what I mean? But you've definitely seen me play this game because I'm a psychopath who plays games that aren't popular. All right, let's get out of this area. I'm not supposed to be in this area. Where I'm supposed to be going is to here to see Rex. Speak to Rex. Rex is at CSEC Academy. So let's take this teleporter to CSEC Academy, which should be in a Presidium location, I think. No, it's in a ward location. Citadel security. So I guess a ward location does make sense. All right, that's fine. Oh, it's not here either? All right, then we will go back to Presidium locations and kind of where we came in. I think that's where it's at. Yeah, I've seen you play it, but this isn't the new update. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the new update. Bacon, do you like my name now? It has more meaning than Tyler. It's got an X in the middle of the spine. Oh, yeah. No, it's a good name. Oh, this guy. Hold on, let's talk to this dude really quick. This is Chorban. Chorban is, medium important.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
That's a weird way to start. Oh, nice, man. Good news, Spike.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you following the Keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't play dumb. We saw you trying to do something with the Keeper.
There's a law on the Citadel. You're not supposed to fuck with the
Talking
Keepers.
to you about this.
Quick summary before he goes in it. The Keepers are those little 6-armed bug creatures you see in corners, and they're like working on little computer terminals. When we found the Citadel in space and nobody was living on it, those were living on it, but we can't talk to them. They won't interact with us. When you kill one, another one just appears and takes its place, and they don't know where they come from. I can't wait, Bacon. I'm in so much pain, bro. Also, everyone drop a like, by the way. Oh, dude, that's so cool, man. I can't wait for you. That's so good. Oh, so the Keepers already lived here, and as far as we can tell, the Keepers are a species that is just either instinctively, genetically, or whatever. They're just compelled to care for the Citadel, kind of like a bee cares for like a beehive. And so he's messing with them. And since we live here, there's a law here saying don't fuck with the Keepers. And so by him like kind of messing with them, I'm within my rights as a cop to be like, what are you doing?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why the lies?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Well, then let me help you.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I am Commander Shepard.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Yeah,
military.
you got some Kool-Aid Kush and some Sunny D left.
I suppose I could
Ooh.
use the help.
I have to inject myself
Let me
every
guess.
2 weeks, which I don't
It's the
like,
scanning
but I'm
device
sure
I
it'll be
developed.
worth it. You know,
Activate it
with
each
anything like
time you
that.
see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically
I don't know
upload to my
anybody
database.
who has anything
I'll even
like
send
you
a few credits
have,
your way
but
for
I know a
each
lot of people
unique
have
scan.
frequent injections. My mother has daily injections, you know what I mean? And you know what though? Like, hopefully it won't be too painful. Hopefully it'll be kind of thing that you can just like get used to, you know? But either way, man, that's great. That's great. You know, you live in a future where they have like an option. Pretend this was the Dark Ages with villages, like Witcher era. You know, they would just throw you in the bog. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's like you live in a day where like you straight up have like science like working in your side. And that's fucking cool, you know? All right, so let's see. I'll send a few credits your way for each unique scan. Yeah. Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist.
You do? There you
I want to know
go.
what makes them tick.
I should
I
get
hope
going
so,
then.
but sad to hear about your mother, bro.
Yes, I
And
have
yeah, I'd
much
be
work
dead in the hole
myself.
right now.
So long.
Oh, she's cool.
And good luck with the scanning.
She's got the diabetes because she's older. You know what I mean? And it tends to happen to people when they get older sometimes. You know, but she was a nurse for many years, so it's not like she's weirded out by the shots. And she's fine. She's fine. So these are the keepers, and now I can scan them. Look, whoop. And each keeper I scan gives you 12 experience and 30 coin. I'm not so much after the coin. 30 coin is nothing. But what I am after is that experience. 12 XP. It doesn't sound like a lot. It's a lot. 12 XP is actually kind of a lot.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
Getting like 50 XP is how much you would get for like doing like a whole like small building and clearing out all the enemies. So like, and then enemies don't respawn when you go places. So where you get experience is just where you get it, and that's that. It's all a finite level out there. So these dudes being available to scan now changes a lot. I think there's one back here in one of these back areas. Yeah, there's one.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
There we go. Look at this.
No, I just want to ask
He
a couple of questions.
he has it. Does he have that arm patch thingy that reads the blood sugar for them? I've been looking to talk to anybody who has that to see what they think about it. Does it hurt? Is it a pain in the ass? Is it just the same thing? You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, so every day if you have diabetes, you're supposed to check your blood sugar. And by doing that, they have to actually get your blood on a little piece of paper and they put it in a machine, and the machine tells you how much sugar's in it, right? But I've seen this commercial for this little thing you keep on the back of your fucking arm, and then you hold up like your phone to it and it just tells you, and it's like, well, it still has to stab you though, right? Is it stabbing you all day long? Does it hurt? Does it not hurt? Is it just like absorbing the sweat in your skin? I mean, what the fuck is it doing? Anyways, I was hoping to talk to anybody who's fiddled with that. Damn it, I gotta remember how to get to CSEC security.
On Eden Prime, many colonial investors
So in Mass Effect 1, there were these elevator rides that took forever, but I hear they allowed you the ability to skip it now.
Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
So that sounds like the needle is 24/7. It's much easier and less painful for the patient. I know, but like, if it's just sitting in there all day, wouldn't you just be like, I gotta get this out of me? You know what I mean? That's where I'd be. This keeper has been scanned. Haha.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Fuck you, Avina. So that's a Mass Effect relay, like it's a statue. See that? When you do the beginning of the game and they show that little spinning thing, it's sideways. It's how your ship teleports. Those rings, nice, Caden. Those rings on the inside, they spin and they create like a magnetic field, and then the magnetic field creates a density, and the density creates a field around itself and whoever's around it, and its increased density decreases the density of your ship or the item around it. But the thrust that your ship carries is the same amount of thrust it carried before. And so imagine your car can push 1,000 pounds, but just for a second, your car weighs only 1 pound. Also, your car will go whoop. And so like, that's the concept behind how it's supposed to work. Whether that's scientifically sound or not, I don't care. What I appreciate is when sci-fi at least makes an attempt to sort of explain how it works. Like in Star Trek, I don't know how the antimatter matter warp field works, but at least they tried to explain it. You know what I mean? Oh, your injection only has to go in your thigh or stomach? Dude, that's great. I was worried you got to tell me, like, I have to put it in the base of my spine every day. It's like, dude, that's nothing. Dude, that's nothing. That's great. That just means that you need to find, like, fatty tissue or, you know what I mean? They're just looking for something to carry it in your bloodstream, not the direct injection site. And that's wonderful. Ah. They wanted me to come back and talk to Bar Levon about something, but I don't remember what, but I'm going to.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I was told to talk to you.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right.
I am.
I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
You're skinny, so it's gonna kill. It's not like it means it's gonna poke through your whole body now. It'll hurt the same. Let's see. Very blunt, Shepard, but you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren. I'm trying to be rude in this one. Start talking.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation. So I am going to let you have it for free.
I love the emphasis he put on certain words in that.
Catch? There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned.
He put emphasis on certain words. He says, you cannot threaten me, Commander. So he emphasized you and me, right? And then he says, but this is a unique situation. So he emphasized I. So I'm going to let you have it for free. And it's like, he emphasized I, but then he didn't emphasize you, making him more important at the end of that statement. I just like the way that sounded as a read by that voice actor, you know? I love voice actors. All right. There's no catch. The Shadow Broker's quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him. Oh, what a shock.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
What? Rex.
I think I know him. His name's Rex.
Yes, I believe he's the one. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Why is he there?
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with
I like
C-Sec?
Krogans.
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Krogans, you can kind of, sort of... oh, dude, spine. I have everything Mass Effect ever completed, done a million times. I have shot Mordin Solus with my own goddamn bare hands. That was the hardest thing ever. You like the vape juice? Ooh, nice. All right, let's go.
Thanks for the info.
Let's go get Rex.
My pleasure, Commander.
Yeah, no, I played through Mass Effect so many times on the 360. On the 360, I have it also on PC on EA Origins, and so sometimes I'll still load up Mass Effect 3 and do the DLC, not sorry, the multiplayer. They did not add the multiplayer onto the Mass Effect 3 on this update. So if you do want to play the multiplayer, your best bet is still just to use the old version, which does have people playing it still. I play it sometimes. Although nobody goes for platinum anymore. I think everyone's forgotten how to do it. Now it's only people going for gold. But yeah, the multiplayer on it was multiplayer on it is great. The multiplayer on it for people who never played it was, I would compare it to like Gears of War Horde mode, you know, where it's 4 players against waves of or like Call of Duty Zombies, where it's waves of enemies that progressively get harder and harder on like a confined map, you know. But the way that they do is just 10 rounds, and each round gets tougher and tougher, and at the end you earn points. And then the way that they give you rewards, I really like it. You get points and you buy a pack. The pack is random, and in each pack you'll get weapons and shit like that. If you get the same weapon, you're not screwed. They give you a updated version of that weapon, so you kind of want to get the same thing over and over again sometimes. And yeah, I used to love that multiplayer on it. It was great. The multiplayer was really good. Oh. Okay, here's C-Sec Academy.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My headaches can be pretty bad.
So you can skip it now.
I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
You know, Kaidan looks a lot better in this one. They really did a good job of updating his face and like just some of the lighting and facial animations. Commander Shepard obviously looks better. This is her new default face, which when the first Mass Effect 1 came out, she had a default face, but the graphics were very basic back then. And the Mass Effect 2 came out, and the graphics got a lot better. And the default face in that one looked a lot better. And then in 3, they were mwah. And so the default face looked really good. So to create continuity, they took the default face from 3, and now it's applied in 1 and 2. So if you don't choose a custom face, that will be your face. What up, Gaffa? Mass Effect 3 was your favorite multiplayer? So you can even customize your character. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The customizations were dope. Certain characters were way overpowered on it, though. Like the Geth Juggernaut was way overpowered. The ED Stealther, the ED Infiltrator, she was way overpowered. Just those two. All right, let's get out of this elevator. So this is C-Sec Academy. Rex should be over there. Let's go talk to Rex. I like Rex. Rex is cool.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Yeah, seriously, look at trying to arrest him.
Go on. Get out of here.
Look how... I mean, picture...
Do I know you?
Picture you had to arrest this guy. He is literally 3 times your width and 1.5 times your height, and he's covered in armor and scars that would have killed you. You know what I mean? Fist is mine. I will never be rude to Rex. You will. I like that.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you.
He looks like if
we're both warriors.
If George Lucas was muscular.
Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning.
I don't know why I think that.
Killed Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is a good saying. I like that saying.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
I like Rex. Rex is great. So Rex is a Krogan. Krogans are exactly, they're like Klingons. So, I mean, when you're not sure what they act like or how they're like Klingons. They value combat. They value strength. They disrespect weakness. They disrespect cowardice. They're willing to die for pride in combat, you know? They're not quite as glory for battle as like the Klingons can be. But they are still like, don't mess with them because they're just straight up waiting to fight you with their fists and their heads. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the deal with Krogans. I like Krogans a lot. In fact, we're never playing Ashley again because I fucking hate Ashley. So let's bring out Garrus and yeah, or not. That's a good team, man. That's a good team right there. Eventually I switch to these two, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, this will be my squad. You can choose whichever ones you want to bring out, but if you do choose them, you have to choose it at certain points. In fact, letting me choose this right now was an odd choice because where's Kaidan? Normally what they make you do is they make you go back to your ship where you can actually swap people in and out before they let you do that. But this time they let us swap it out just out here. So we have him in our group now, and he's going to want us to go fight Fist. But before we do that, we're going to go up here because I was saying that in this game, there are certain little side missions that if you don't grab them when they're available, you might miss them completely.
Your business partner, Shorb, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly.
See this?
But he wants to meet with me. I
think he's going to kill me.
Why do you think that?
I just looked at my membership and I see I've been a member for 3 years. I know.
Not unless you give me something more to go on.
Oh, I know. Oh, Bot Chronic came in from Spine. Thanks, Bot Chronic. Thanks for the sub also, man.
Then I've got other work to do.
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
No, I'm not CSEC. You know, she has like some, if you see, she's got some pink on the side of her face. And I'm wondering, is that just lighting? Because it's not the first time I saw that. I've been choosing evil this whole time. And I know in other BioWare games that when you choose a lot of evil, she starts getting a lot of red on her face, you know? And I'm wondering if they turned that up in this. Chronic, thank you so much, says Spine. That's nice of you. Well, thanks, Chronic. Chronic, have you ever watched or played Mass Effect in any way? Okay, let's see. I overheard you. Did you want something? No. Yeah, let's do the I overheard you part.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
That's a serious claim.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks.
Hey, Flo.
He wants me gone. I know it.
How you doing? He wants me gone. I know it. So the partner that he is saying is following him, we actually just met him. That Solarian, they're like the sort of like amphibian looking guys, you know, and they kind of talk like this. That one that up there was studying the keepers, those little insects, and he asked us to study them for him. That's his partner, and so he's actually accusing that dude of following him around, saying this guy's following me, and I think he's trying to kill me. And so we'll investigate this, you know. But this is like the setup right here. This is the kind of game where I can get the setup and I can kind of like do it, or I can abandon it, or I can come back to it like a little later. But if you miss the setup, certain events happen and certain things come and go, and I kind of think you miss the opportunities to do certain ones. I'm half asleep. What is this game? This game is Mass Effect. It's a 3-part game that started during the 360 PS3 generation, right? This is just a remaster version. We are Commander Shepard. I don't want to tell about the story because the story is a really cool, like, sci-fi, suspense, mystery, action, thriller, you know, be a good way to explain it. But the premise is we are Commander Shepard. We are the very first human Spectre, which is like a space James Bond, right? We're the first human Spectre, and on our first mission, we were supposed to be retrieving this one box, and our partner that we were with got killed by another Spectre, and so we accused him, and they don't believe us, and so we're going around trying to find proof as to why this dude shot this other dude. But upon doing this, another thing happened. We're like at this one site, and there's this magical piece of technology from an ancient dead race from a long time ago, and we got too close to it, and it shot visions into our brain, and now people seem to be a little interested into us for that reason. So there you go. That's the deal so far. There's a big mystery that's slowly unfolding though, so I don't want to give too much away. But things are just beginning. 11 watching. Ooh, that's a lot. Now I'm gonna start inserting ads for money. No, I'm kidding. It's the same people that made KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, and they also make the Old Republic MMORPG series, the online one, BioWare. They made both those. So I mean, when they're firing in all cylinders, they're an extremely great developer. but every developer can fuck up every now and then. People would be like, what about Mass Effect Andromeda? It's like, okay, hold on. Sometimes developers fuck up. All right, let's go. What do you need me to do?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I'll talk to him, but I'm not going to push him around. And like these graphics, the nice thing about it is, do I get paid from YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. Not like a crap ton, but yeah. What was I saying? These graphics, all they did was just increase the textures, but like all the character designs and lighting, that's all stuff they did on the 360 generation. This game looked great back then, and it really, really holds up to now, you know? All right, so yeah, I'll talk to him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Andromeda was more than a fuck up. Sure. Yeah, it was.
That's the guy who wanted us
to
stand
it was.
The Keepers.
The Keepers?
Oh, man.
Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
Do you find this game? Yes. Yes, you do. So, there will be segments where you walk around and talk, like in like a lot of RPGs where you go through the main town and then it'll lead you to areas where combat will happen. There's a couple bosses, but it is story heavy though. So there's a lot of like investigating around and there's 3 games, right? Mass Effect 1, way more story. Mass Effect 2 kicks the action up a whole lot. Mass Effect 3, a lot of both, you know, a lot of both. And I'm playing this on the PC. On the PC. Let's see. I played it a bunch of times. I love this game.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yeah, we're playing on a PC. It's a real high-end PC, so we should be getting tip-top graphics and everything out of it. But I've been hearing rumors that a lot of people on the higher ends have been getting low frame rate drops and screen tearing out of nowhere. So I've been kind of keeping my eye out for that, see if that's going to happen to me every now and then. But so far it's been clean. So far it's been clean. But I picked up this computer this last year, right before the GPU like crunch happened. I got lucky just with my timing, and so it's running smooth. Good games, just be patient, boys and girls. Like, God, I want you to shoot something. Well, I can't shoot right now because I'm on the Citadel, and the Citadel's like, it's like the UN headquarters of space. But there is a scene up ahead where we are going to shoot, so let's go ahead and make our way over there. Right now, what we're doing is this dude right here, Rex. He's a bounty hunter, and he is looking to kill this dude Fist. Hey, Kenneth. Kenneth Mullen with the $5 super chat. I'd like to thank you very much for that, and that's really nice for you. Really nice of you. Thank you very much, Kenneth. High quality everything. Yeah, I've been picking up a lot of new stuff this year. Yeah. Thanks, Kenneth. Yeah, so this dude in red right here, this is a Krogan, and he's a bounty hunter, and he's here to kill a dude named Fist. We happen to also be looking for the same dude named Fist, and so we agreed to go in there together. We didn't agree to kill him or anything, we just agreed to go in there together. So that's where we're going right now. Actually, let's not take the elevator, let's take the rapid transit system. This is much faster. Towards location to Cora's Den. Yeah. Because where we're looking for Fist is a local gangster, and he's got like a local club, and this is his local club, Cora's Den, back there. See that? And he lives in the back room, and so we got to go back there and talk to him. Now, my character has the right to kill anything. She is a Spectre. She's like James Bond. Uh-oh. Combat. See? Get out of the way, Garrus. Out of the way, Garrus. So as you can see, I also have like little force powers and stuff. Oh, I missed. I'm in the open. So this game, when it came out, I think it was literally one of the first games on the 360. I think it was a launch title. I think it was a launch title if I'm not mistaken. And so back when it first came out, you know, things like shooting combat were still really archaic. In fact, when they did first make this game, I want to say it used the exact same game engine as Dragon Age, which was kind of like a crappy engine. This update, they updated a lot of stuff in the combat, but the original combat itself was always kind of like, oh, what kind of graphic cards do I have? I have the GTX, I'm sorry, not GTX, RTX 3070. I've got the MSI build on it. That's on the rig that's playing the game. I have two rigs. Let me show you really quick. I have two rigs. That's the rig that has the 3070, and it's running an i9 10th generation. And then that rig right there is the one that's capturing the stream and sending it out, and that's running an RTX 2080 Super with an i7-7900, I believe, if I remember right. So I'm doing a 2-rig system. I used to do a 1-rig system, right? But the 1-rig system, when the game starts really moving, there's not enough CPU for the OBS to capture it, and you start getting like a ton of pixels. And so if you do 2, the game can like run hot, and the other game can just work on the OBS. And then the only limit I have right now is my bandwidth. If I had more bandwidth, then I can make it so that you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference between like a live and whatever, you know? Thank you, Spine. Look at this guy. Hi, let's talk.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
See this red thing down here? Because I've been a rude dick through the whole game, I've gotten good at being a rude dick. And so since these guys are like, get out of here, I can now be convincing at being a rude dick. And watch this.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
Isn't that nice?
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
It would have.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Have I heard of the 3070 made by Zotac? I've heard of them. I don't know if they're good, if they're bad, or anything like that. I'm not like supercomputer guy, you know what I mean? Like I looked up like, is this a good card? Cool. What game specs does it run? What's it running? How does it compare to my old one? And so I was like, this is a good card, but like when I got it, I there weren't a lot of options open, so I didn't look up the Zotac one. Is that good? Is it like the best? It could be the best for all I know. You know what I mean? Right now, you could lie to me and be like, dude, it's the best one. And I'll just believe you. There's nothing better than that. All right, so. Oh, this is where Fist is.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die.
See, he brings up those guns too.
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh god, that voice. Enemies everywhere! And you can command your teammates to do stuff too. Like, let's tell Garrus to take this thing out with an overkill, which is a long burst assault rifle. And then he's already doing something. Say this is blocked. I can't command him right now. Maybe I can't command him because he's not mine to command. He's a mercenary. Oh shit, that almost killed me. There, now you're fucked.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Okay, don't kill me, I surrender. Smart move. I need information. Start talking. Let's be mean. We're trying to be mean in this game. So, okay, there's a good and evil rating that your character can like build, and the more you're evil, the more it builds up. The more you're good, the more it builds up. But the thing is, you want to like only do one or the other, because if you only have like it halfway full, then you can only like be sort of mean or sort of good, and there's a bunch of like conversation checks that happen that you need to kind of like fill it up all the way for it to like really be effective. And so since I started with being mean, I'm going to keep being mean, because it allows me to do stuff like shoot people when I want to get them to talk faster, or maybe negotiate with people. They'd be like, I'll give you a grenade if you don't kill me. Be like, what was that? You'll give me 3 grenades? And be like, yeah, I said 3 grenades. You can do like stuff like that, you know? So start talking.
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her.
Where?
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up.
Oh.
But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
So we're trying to meet this Quarian, and she came to him for help. He's like, yeah, go meet the Shadow Broker. But it's not going to be a Shadow Broker. It's going to be the people she's running from. So we're going to be like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Guardians of the Universe.
You're on the wards. The back alley by the markets. She's
We're getting
supposed
there.
to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Good for you, Fist.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
That's right. I'm okay with that.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save
I
that
told you,
Quarian.
we're gonna be evil person, but if you look on the right, it says Renegade +2. We got Renegade points for that. Renegade points are what allowed me to be evil in the first place. Let's take this stuff in here before we go. There's an actual timer on this part, so I gotta kind of hurry. Oh, take the optical disc. Got it. Quarian lost in 341. Get out of the way, guys. We need to get that Quarian. So the Quarian is a person that we need to rescue, and it's also oh shit. Come on, guys, let's go. We're in a hurry here. Shoot! For some reason, my gun was all locked up there. Come here, you. I just popped him like right on the top of the face.
Clear.
Oh wow, see, a car just came by and went down. I don't know if it always did that, or if that's like a new addition to this like remaster that we're playing right now. All right, so the Quarian is up here. This is where we needed to get to. It really wasn't as big of a hurry as I felt it was, because we're there. That's her. Woo!
Did you bring it?
Big question.
Where's the
Nothing to do with this.
Shadow
Just
Broker?
wondering, have you ever
Where's
played
Fist?
Doom, especially Doom
They'll
3?
be here.
Oh yeah.
Where's the evidence?
No way.
Oh yeah, I
The deal's
have.
off.
I love Doom.
Can't get a clear shot.
She's the friendly.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
So we just saved her life, so, you know. Oh, see that thing spinning right in front of the Krogan? Like on the right side of the screen? It's a little spinning light. That's a grenade in flight. Alright, so Tali'Zorah Naraya. Oh, her name used to be Naraya. She changes her name. Yeah, so Nessa, I actually played Doom 1 and 2 on a stream once. And then Doom 3, I've never played it on a stream because I don't have like an Xbox, like a original Xbox generation device that would run that. I don't have a copy of that game, but I did play it back when it first came out on the original Xbox, and it was really good, you know? Yeah, 3. A lot of people didn't like 3. I liked 3. I liked 3 a lot. Oh, let me fix my camera. I like seeing my N7 shirt a little bit. I like 3 because a lot of people didn't like it. It's like you can't tape a flashlight to a gun. It's like they didn't bring duct tape up there. They forgot it. There's a shortage on duct tape in the future. I'm sorry. You guys didn't know? World War IV was fought over duct tape, and there's no more. That's how it happened, okay? You're accepting demon hell in space, but you're like, I can't accept there's no duct tape. And so it's like, just accept it. It's a storytelling element. I like the dark and light thing. Really what it was the developers had a limitation. Limitation was, we can make graphics look really good, or we can make it so you can shoot really good, but we can't do both at the same time. So either you'll have a muddy looking shooter or a really good looking game that you can't shoot. So their answer was to kind of split the difference, which is what you got, and I thought it was fucking beautiful. Yeah. Your cam looks great. Why, thank you. Why, thank you, buddy. Thanks, man. You know, by any chance, that pattern wall behind you is soundproof? Not soundproof, but sound dampening. Yeah, it's sound dampening material. Demented is not 4K. It is just a 1080-60, but it's a very, very clean 1080-60. It's the Kaio Pro. So it was a good cam. All right, let's get back to this. I just saved Tali Zora. I'm not gonna be rude to her because she's also cool. Does it actually work some? Yes, it does work some. Okay, here's the deal. You're not going to be soundproof, right? But you know when you can straight up hear someone talking in the next room versus when like that? It's sort of like that. It muddies it. It makes it harder to hear, but it also makes it harder to come in. So like it's only pulling it down like 15% or so. You know what I mean? So it's not going to work miracles for you, but it's enough to kind of reduce the sound going in and out. But what it does is for my microphone, it reduces sound bouncing and sound echoing. So you know when you can hear somebody in like an empty room and it sounds like they're in like a bathroom, you know, that bathroom sound, that's because you're hearing like a millisecond echo of their voice coming back off the walls and back off the walls and back off the walls. It cuts that stuff out, and that's kind of like one of its purposes, you know. I like it because I think it looks nice. It cuts out the background sound, reduces the sound from outside, and then also, and this is a weird secondary side effect, it's acting as insulation. It's acting as insulation from outside. The wall, that direction is the outside wall, and it normally starts baking, and right now, and it hasn't been baking. So it's like, all right, fucking cool, man. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see. Are you okay?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Yeah, you can buy them off Amazon. The ones that I got, you can pick up. I think it was like 24 of them for like $15, and then I got some of that that like double-sided sticky crafting tape stuff. It's almost like jelly or snot or something, but thicker. That stuff for the back, so when I'm done with it, it'll be easy to pull off without fucking up the walls, you know. I know how to look after myself. Not that I appreciate help. Who are you? I'm someone who saved your life. I'm with the Alliance. I'm a friend. We're gonna be nice to Tali because we're gonna know her for a long time.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
All right.
You're not making my life
I'm definitely going to order a bunch. My room
Firefights
echoes like crazy. Yeah.
Out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many? Who's this? Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
I like being rude to him. So we're back on the Citadel. The guy in the far left, the guy that's right here, that's Captain Anderson. He's awesome. I love Captain Anderson. This guy right here, That's Counselor Udina. Now, Counselor Udina is the ambassador from Earth to the Space Council. He's a bureaucrat. He's a dick. He's always like blaming us for his shortcomings. He doesn't ever back us. He doesn't believe us. But the moment we get some like proof, he's ready to like take the proof, like credit for it. You know what I mean? And so like, I don't know, all that. He's just an asshole, and I don't like Ambassador Udina. So I'm gonna be rude to Udina. Shut up, and I'll tell you.
Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Your pilgrimage? So, she comes from a species called the Quarians. They, live... I don't want to give too much away. They live in those spacesuits at all times, and they live in space as like a migrant fleet, like a wandering nomadic tribe, you know? Too late, demented. I ordered them. Ooh, nice, Spine. Yeah, when you put them up, I put them up so that they're like all over the place, right? But I've seen some streamers put them up so they're like every few feet away. And I don't know if that's effective or not, but there are some people out there that I see just like a patch, almost like they took out every other one and just left like a grid. And maybe that works. I don't know. I'm not a sound engineer. When I did it, I was like, I'm gonna do just a little bit, and then I was like, I like the way that looks. I'm just gonna keep getting more and more and more. And I picked up another pack and another pack and another pack, and now almost the whole room is done. Over there isn't, because there's like a cabinet in the way and shit, and then like the closet, because I don't know. I think it'd be weird. The closet itself is already soundproofed. It's got all those clothes and shit hanging in there, and if that isn't doing it, then these little things aren't gonna, you know what I mean? I just made a cloud LED ceiling in my room. Made a cloud LED ceiling. Ooh. I was thinking about getting like some of those track lights, but eh. All right. So she was on her pilgrimage into her rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Something of value. So yeah, that's kind of a weird like ritual, but it makes sense.
Like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
I don't know if that's going to work, but I think the whole wall needs doing. I hate having people listening on my conversations and strewing. If I do, sounds like I'm talking to myself. Yeah. And you know what? Like, so, and there's a thing also where, having these up, I feel less self-conscious about streaming, because like when I got a loud voice, you know what I mean? I do. And so when I stream, sometimes without paying attention, I get louder and louder and louder, and then I get more worried about it. And so if I get too worried about it, then I start like kind of like, you know, being quiet when I stream, like keep my voice down, and you know, people don't want to hear that energy. And so it kind of allows you to, in your head at least, to like kind of get over that pitfall and avoid it in the first place, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? What did you just write, Vic? All took were some spray strips. Oh, see, a couple of LED strips, some sprayed adhesive, and teddy bear stuffing. Oh, for the cloud. I get you. Please continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Yeah, exactly, Bacon. It's mainly that. My neighbor bangs on the wall when I'm loud, so if I get these, he will still be alive next year. Yeah, so if you can do these, there's blankets, like heavy blankets, there's sound blankets, there's curtains over your window. A lot of where your sound is coming in and out is your window. If you don't have like double panes, you know. Make sure all of your electrical sockets have like the wall plates on them. If you don't, then it's just a hole for it to get inside the wall and act like a speaker box. I don't know. That's all I got. And then when you do stream, try to kind of point yourself into a corner and have that corner be soundproof, so you can kind of create a pocket to capture that a little bit and absorb the majority of it before it goes out. You know what I was looking up, and I wish someone designed one. I was looking up to see if somebody had a streaming chair that has like... you love my energy? Why, thank you. But you know what I mean? Like a streaming chair that has like a cone cup shape right here to capture your sound before it goes out sideways and to point it forward. And so as a streamer, the only thing you would see is what's going on in front of you also, so you would just be like in the world of the game. I think it would keep you focused. You know what I mean? Streaming chair with built-in soundproof. Yeah. What I was actually thinking of looking for, but the one I found, it's like, that's $7,000. I'm like, no. was and my voice, you like that? You like that? I was looking for thank you, Nessa. I was looking for do you know how like in the old 60s spy movies, how like the bad guy, the genius, would be sitting in like an egg chair, you know, like the egg chair, like in Men in Black when he first has to like fill out the paperwork, you know? I was looking for one of those so I could sit back in it. That'd be so awesome. I would love that. The gaming cube. When you hear the 1,000, you know it's a bad 7. Yeah, no, the 7. I've been looking up chairs lately, and I've been like, I need it because this chair was squeaking, right? And I actually ended up fixing the chair by busting out some Allen wrenches and just getting underneath it and tightening everything. But before I did that, I was like looking up chairs, and I'm like, how much for a good chair? And people are like, well, if you want a piece of shit that's okay, you're going to have to spend about $200. And if you want an even okay chair, it's going to be $450. And if you're going to want something that's even approaching good, we're talking $700 to $1,000. But the real good chairs are like these for $2,500. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking fucks? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go out and buy like some $7,000 chair. But it opened my eyes to how expensive chairs can get. There are some crazy expensive chairs out there in the world.
Beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Oh, hear that?
This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren. You found a nice one on Amazon for like $70. What's the conduit? We've got him. Let's ask what's the conduit.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Unfortunately, recently a woman broke my heart because I couldn't open up and spill my guts.
Prime was a
in a bad
major
way.
victory. Beacon has brought us one step closer
Ladies,
to finding
man.
the conduit.
Very confusing.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Yeah, so Reapers have not been mentioned at all in this game so far. I know what they are because I played the game a bunch of fucking times, but I don't want to give it away. So what just happened, story-wise? We're chasing Saren. The investigation has led us to this Quarian because she has information about him. She places the information. It's a recording of him, and it's him saying that that this has brought him one step closer to the conduit, and then something about Reapers, and we're like, What the hell does that mean? So there we go.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Damn, Daniel.
Far-fetched.
I love disagreeing with Udina. Plus, I also agree with this. It's not far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime.
Be back food time. Nom nom.
I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life.
No, I decided on this one. I just fixed this one instead.
The council is just going to...
I was going to buy a chair, and then I was like, nah, it's okay. They're kind of expensive, and then, you know, I need to curb how much money I've been spending, so I was like, I should just use this one, because this is a good chair. It was just squeaking a lot, so what I did instead was I just busted out the Allen wrench set, right, and I just climbed underneath it, and it just started screwing everything in, and now if you listen, it doesn't squeak anymore. It still wobbles a little bit, though, so, I mean, you know, this is a temporary fix, but for now, I'm living on this chair. This is a good chair. All right. Let's see. The council is just going to love this. Yeah, don't tell them. Well, when I started looking at the price, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll pick up one for like 80 bucks, maybe 110 bucks. You know, that sounds cool. And I looked it up, and everyone's like, if you want to be a dumb asshole who likes having people kick you in the balls for money for free, then go and buy this shitty chair. But if you want to be not a dum-dum, then why don't you spend like $8,000 on a chair? So I was like, just trying to like look up good chairs, and it's like, oh, everyone hates all these. Everyone hates all these. You know what I was picturing? I was picturing what I really wanted. If I could like create it in my head, I would want like really fat cushioning, like a fat man's chair, you know, like a chair Santa would sit in, or like a banker. So like really just like on the under the butt, just leathery, and then I don't care if it's leather, you know. I know people are like, it gets hot. I don't care. Leather, right? And then I would want to have like that weird like little thing right here for sound, you know. And I just want it to be like a couch in a chair shape. All right, the council is just going to love this. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of
Yeah,
this.
fuck the council for now.
We have to tell them.
Oh.
Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is
Okay,
a
okay, Anderson.
Right. We need to present this to the council right away.
Cool, Vic.
What about her? The Quarian.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Yeah, if you guys just like seriously, if you just want to see what I'm talking about, just for a second, just literally Google up like a really good chair and then look at the prices. You'll look, the first one would be like $400 by the Omega people. I forget the name of their company, but they use like a little Omega symbol, and it's like, oh cool. And like next would be like $300, like little gaming like race car seat chair, and it's like, it's a piece of shit. And then you look at the next ones, and it's like $1,700, and it just looks like a normal chair. It's like, dude, does it have Wi-Fi? Does it drive? You know, does it protect you from missiles or something? Like, what the fuck? Why is this chair like so expensive? It's crazy when you look at it for a while. I bought a couple of gaming chairs, one for me and one for some. Very uncomfortable. Yes, gaming chairs are generally uncomfortable chairs. They're there to lie to you. You know what I mean? They're there to trick kids. They're I don't know. Yeah, they're there to trick kids. Doesn't that suck? You have to end up getting like your own like cushions and stuff for them. I only learned that by like looking up reviews though. So like I myself was almost tricked because I was like, dude, I want one of those. Those look dope. Get some fucking stripes. Maybe get one that says Fallout or something, you know? Now there are some gaming chairs by high-end companies that you can get, but like the good ones that will be quality to like sit, like, this is nice. Those are in like the $450 to $700 range. you know? So it's like, all right. Your spine is super sensitive, and gaming chairs are terrible just by a single reclining chair. I find mine really comfortable. It's the most comfortable seat in my house. Well, I hit on a pretty universal topic here. I'm going to do a big video expose on chairs real soon here. All right, let's see. You know what I can do? Let me come with you. Oh yeah, I'm bringing her. You could be useful.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We have a new
this.
member. Neil, by the way, I'll post a picture of Discord for those to see how big of a guy I am as you. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
To collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Yeah, someone had a good idea, was to look up the craziest, most expensive chairs, but then look on Craigslist for used versions. Some guy's like, dude, I found one of those for $400 and it's the best chair ever. It's like, huh. When will Zuduaki? Zuduaki. He deleted it. I read it already. When will I do a video on this? The 621-in-1 fake Nintendo system? Why, I already did it. I edited it, and I just need to come up with a really nice thumbnail and title before I release it, and release it on a day. But I've got a video. You know, I still have all of it saved, so I'm thinking of reworking it a little bit to kind of like, you know, tighten it up. But I got a video coming out on that. A very enjoyable day. They did a good job on you. Yeah, I know. All right, let's bring oh, we got Tally with us. I like Tally. We're gonna bring Tally. It's between Erdnot and Garrus. I like them both, and I have reasons to consider both. Erdnot, Rex, you want to have him loyal. I don't want to get into why, but you want to have him loyal. And then Garrus, I just like Garrus a whole lot. He's one of my favorite. I read it already. I'm all over it. So yeah, we're living in space. This is that spinning flower shape. Well, there's an interior ring to it at the base of it. We're on the interior ring. If it's a ring, we're living on the outside of it, and it's spinning this way, and that's a fake sky projected above us so that we can, you know, obviously feel a little more at home. But so this is the interior ring of the Citadel. I love the design of the space station. I love how they considered how it actually should look to you when you're in here, and that how it really would function. You know, the things they have it doing here are things you would do to function. They can. What was that game you used to play every day a while back? I missed those streams. Oh, I don't remember which one. Was it Conan? Was it 7 Days to Die? Was it GTA? We just finished the Kingdom Hearts games, but I don't think it was those.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Yes, Samesh. What's up?
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm being rude, so if it's cold, I'm sorry.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Survival game, you built a fort. It was probably a 7 Days to Die, a Conan, or Valheim, you know? I played all three of those for a while. I played a little bit of Forest, but I never really got into that, you know? Not like the others. Yeah. Well, most games where I do stuff like that, I'll pay for a server. That would be like Conan or 7 Days to Die. Minecraft, maybe, you know what I mean? Yeah, 7 Days. I'll get back into 7 Days. That's a game I'll get into for like a month or two, and then I'll step away for 6 months. I'll get into it for a month or two, step away for 6 months. I mean, that's the best you can hope for a game that's been out for years. You know what I mean? Is that you keep coming back to it at least, you know? All right, so I've requested my wife's body be returned for cremation, but the military has refused my request. That's garbage.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that
This
they have
poor
declared it
guy.
impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
It's this poor guy. I'll find out. We'll put this right. So the military, his wife died. She's military, and he's like, "Can you help me, Commander?" I shouldn't make fun of his voice. I'm not making fun of his voice. I'm just trying to sound like his character. But you know what I mean? Like, he's like, "Commander." He said, "Commander, can you help me? My wife was in the military and she died, and they won't give me her body back." And then my Commander Shepard was like, "That's bullshit." The more you smoke, the better this game is. You smoked so many rolls too when you played. Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah, I'll find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Okay. So, he just wants his wife's body back. You know, this is a side mission. You don't have to do this, but by doing it, you get like a little extra XP. And, I was saying the way this game works, the things you choose to do in Mass Effect 1, it will put it in your save file, and when you start Mass Effect 2, your decisions will influence stories in Mass Effect 2. And then when you start Mass Effect 3, all your choices from Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 are loaded, and it influences all the decisions and options and choices available in Mass Effect 3. And there's some very, very big changes that happen because there's huge ones that completely change, like, you know, all kinds of stuff. The little emojis are cool in the video you added. Ooh, thank you all.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
I like the emojis that float up. Yeah.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
All right, hold on. Let me scan this guy real quick. This isn't the room I'm supposed to be in. It's the bar I'm looking for.
To me!
To me! There we are. This is the bar. Who's the guy that can get these people?
This place seems strange. Wish there were more. My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Yeah, I am.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
So I'm here to talk shit to everybody. So, he doesn't want to answer. Oh, what was the question? What was the question? The bar, where's that? It's here. We found the bar, Sways. There's actually 3 different bars on the Citadel. There's this bar, which is just a small bar. There's Cora's Den, and there's Flux, which is like more of like a dance club. Yeah. So I'm being rude to him. Stop stealing
Cut
corpses.
the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Batya.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Batya died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Batya no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
So yeah, so you see that they don't want to give the body back because like she was killed by Geth, which are like these space robots they haven't seen in a long time. So they're like, we need to study her body. So she's been mauled. You're running tests. She's toxic. So she's been mauled.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Batya's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research.
Well, that's equally terrible.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully,
I
Serviceman
wonder.
Batya may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I wonder, so decisions you make in this game affect the game later. I wonder if I choose to have them keep the body, like keep the body, I wonder if later in the game we are more prepared to fight the Geth or something, you know what I mean? The graphics on face are looking a little trippy. You should have seen the way they used to look on the 360 when this game first came out. They didn't change the way people are drawn. They just changed the texturing of the skins so they're higher resolution textures. So the way the game looks now is it's not exactly the same. They did change some stuff, but like it's almost identical to the 360s like drawings and graphics. So some of them are a little archaic.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nerali Batya, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
Yeah.
You said you'd been briefed on me. How far do you think I'm willing to go on this?
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you.
Oh, he looks high.
Is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
He did that thing. Everyone in this game. Oh, I got more Renegade points for that. Everyone in this game, when they're done talking, they're like, I'm done talking to you now. And they do that. They turn sideways and just kind of like walk away. They just do. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this place. We got to get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do. Door control open. So we got this guy's wife's body released. He'll be happy, and that'll be the end of this particular story.
Hello again, Commander.
Hello.
Has there been any word?
Yeah, I took care of it.
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace.
Robot moves. Goodbye, I'm done talking to you now. Goodbye. They all do at the end. I didn't notice it for like the first like couple hours playing the game, but after you play it enough, like you start noticing it. It's like, okay. Where am I supposed to be going right now? Let's get out of the Citadel for a while. We've been here in the Citadel for too long. How do I get out of here? Hold on, I know how to get out of here. Not this way. Exit. Exit. If I go underneath me, there's an elevator down there, and that'll take me up to the Citadel CSEC area, and that's where we have the last elevator that takes us to our ship. And there's also a quartermaster up there who will he'll sell us stuff, and I don't think he'll actually sell us anything right now because we don't have any money. But we can go talk to him real quick, you know. He's a merchant.
A Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Oh god, I hate the Hanar. They're so annoying. The Hanar are these jellyfish creatures, and they talk like this. They almost talk like the Moonanites in Octane Hunger Force. They talk like this every time they talk. You got jump on Fortnite. Thanks for streaming, bro. Enjoyed every minute. Catch you here again. Hey, have a good time. Shoot somebody in the face for me, okay? Take her easy, spine. Yeah, the Moonanites, they talk like the Moonanites, and they think that the Protheans, which are this other race, they think they're like gods, and they're not gods. All right, let's talk to this dude and the requisition officer.
Looking you up.
Mm-hmm. Later on, man.
Commander Shepard,
and thanks again. I'll see you later, okay?
First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Let's see. Commander Shepard with Alliance military, first time in Citadel, about right? I love the Turians. The guy that I'm talking to, his species. Not every single one of them, but the majority of Turians always have a commanding, respectful manner and tone about speaking, you know?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, I need supplies, I'm
sure.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So, the reason I did come here, though, is because I can buy the licenses from him. The license costs $100, but what that does is there's a merchant on my ship. And if I buy the license here, when I go back to my ship, the merchant on my ship will sell this guy's inventory for an increased price. But I like getting all of the licenses in the universe. And then when I got a shit ton of money, just going back to my merchant and being like, just give me everything, you know? It just makes it easier that way. It's not hard to get all of the licenses in the universe either. All right. Later on, Turian. So our ship is at the top of this elevator, I believe. Yeah, to the docking bay.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted
in the first game, thanks for the like, man. Thanks for the like, Bot Chronic. When the game first came out, it was on the 360, you know, and then load times were like long. And so they made these elevators really, really long so they had more time to load the ship and the docking bay, because that was quite a task for the those old systems. They give you a space bar to skip it now, but in the old days you couldn't skip it, and those elevator rides got so annoying when you had to go back and forth for ship. But that's our ship. That's the Normandy. I really like our ship. This is the Normandy SR1. Hold on, let me talk to this keeper real quick. Scanned. You see they got these magnetic grav locks on it for the docking bay, and then there's like a force field, obviously to keep I was gonna say to keep space out, but technically to keep us in. Space doesn't suck you out, you get blown out. So we wouldn't be keeping space out, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know what I mean? What's my favorite game of all time? That's hard, because like it could be Mass Effect, this series. It could be maybe Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I loved Morrowind so much. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe GTA 5. I mean, because the reason I say GTA, because you have to literally ask yourself, how many hours did you play GTA? Well, like 90,000. You know what I mean? It could be Blaster Master for the original Nintendo 8-bit. Oh, that game is so fucking good. Yeah, that's a hard question. That's a really hard question. I can come up with like a top 10 list. Oh, you're looking for a new game? What kind of games do you like? What kind of games do you like? And then I can ask you, you ever check out this one game that's like that? You know what I mean? Windows 3D Pinball. You are not the first person to totally say that was their favorite, Jim B. PSHSX1 literally tipped me once, and in his tip, he can write messages. He wrote down, can you stream it? And so I found it, downloaded it, and streamed it just for him one day. He really wanted to see it. But you're not the first person to say that. Isn't that a weird one?
Sorry, Commander. Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now.
What?
Doing some routine maintenance.
Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Hold on. I got ahead of myself here. I'm not allowed to leave yet. God damn it. I thought I was allowed to leave. I'm not allowed to leave. Yeah, I want to investigate the system. Okay. There's still missions to do on the Citadel. I want to go fly around. Top 5 then, but I like multiplayer games that have open worlds. Here, PlayStation 5.
How can you fight your own
Ooh.
people, Rex?
You know,
there aren't that many of you left.
open world multiplayers are kind of more of a new game, a new sensation. You know what I mean?
Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
You saw they just moved Rust over to the consoles. Yeah, have you fucked around with Rust before? Rust is straight up open world multiplayer. It's violent. It's violent. It's hard. Rust is hard. Okay. All right, I have to do stuff here, so let's go and let's start burning through these. You probably haven't seen The Last of Conrad. I know. Return to the tower. Oh, I'm not far. I'm not far. Okay. Hold on. I'm not far. I have to take that elevator up, but it's actually just faster to take this. Citadel Tower. Rust is new to me. I'll search it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Rust is like, you know, like 7 Days to Die. You know, like, where it's like you punch a tree to get the wood, and then you do shit to craft it. But it goes up to like automated gun towers and AK-47s, and you just drop in naked, and everybody's there just to fucking kill each other. Oh, Rust is tough, man. Well, check out some videos on Rust. Check out some videos on it first. But let's see, Ark. There you go, Ark. Ark's Season Survival, a world multiplayer where you can tame and ride dinosaurs. Yep, Jim. Yep. Ark. Ark is a good one. 7 Days Die. Yeah, man. And if you enjoyed those kinds of games, there's a ton of them. Especially if you have a PC. If you have a PC, there's so many if you have a PC. Yeah, those games tend not to have the best graphic because they're normally voxel based, you know, and voxel graphics take up a lot of like processing power versus other types of graphical games. Not third person, it's not best game, yeah. All right, so we're here. Avnerson.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the council.
Okay.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer.
I like these moments.
The conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Oh.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador.
Ooh, it
will be
worked.
stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer
Yeah,
for
Michael.
his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
I like how out of everyone in the universe, she's like, that voice, that's Matriarch Benezia. Like, how did you know that? They haven't even introduced her before also, so let's ask her. Who's that?
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more
She does know
interested in
everything,
the
man.
Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race
Although-
of machines that wiped out the Protheans.
Although, in her defense, I know that that's David Keith's voice because I can hear it. You know what I mean? So, I suppose we sort of do the same thing. You know? It's not like she was any random Asari. That's exactly what I was thinking, Jim. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, hold on. Let me back it up here. What? You bought Rust? Oh, hey, no problem, man. Watch videos on how to start because it is hard to start, but once you get the hang of it, it's kind of neat. Okay. Yeah, what I had to back myself. I was like, what if Matriarch Benezia does the morning news report? And she's like, this is Matriarch Benezia. The time is 7:58. You know, what if she has like one of those voices like for movie phone that just everybody knows it, you know? I know that voice. It's the movie phone guy. He's working with Saren to wake up the Reapers. All right, let's see. Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished. That's why they follow Saren.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
She's a sorry version of Lexia, yeah. The conduit, do we know what it is? No, we don't know. It's trouble, though. Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
That's true.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Yeah. No. Don't be a fool. So I'm trying to warn them. It's like, dude, this one guy that stole this ancient device and killed one of your dudes and tried to kill me, he's trying to wake up these ancient demon robots in space. And they're like, nah, it's crazy. And then we find a tape of him saying, I'm trying to wake up ancient demon robots in space. And we're like, what about this? And they're like, nah, you're crazy. Don't be so crazy. Don't be a fool.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
You're wrong. Okay, so here's where she has the confidence to say you're wrong. When she the beacon, which was the very first like ancient artifact that we stumbled across, when she touched it, it put a projection into her mind showing a bunch of destruction and shit, but she really couldn't make it out. But she did make out enough of it that she believes in this myth now. You know, you're from the UK, I'm from California. Yeah.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life.
I'm about like
he no longer has the rights or resources.
6-7 hours in. 6 hours in.
Of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding
very early in the game.
Traverse, send your fleet in.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more
This
of our
game is really broken up into 4 big chunks when you look at it. And I'm still in the end of the first chunk.
Dozen human colonies.
And so this is the same old story. The council, who we're asking them for help, they don't want to believe us. There is a stigma here. The humans are the new species to the council. We're the new kids on the block, and all the old races, they think that we are expanding too quickly. We're asking for too many favors too quickly. We're asking too much responsibility too quickly, and so there is that kind of backstory. And so right now, when we're asking them for help, that's kind of lumped on top of them not believing us. You know, thanks. I'm gonna watch while I eat my dinner. Thanks for reading my comments. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, humans are the new kids on the block. We are. The first race to find this was the Asari, and then it was the Solarians, and then it was the Turians, and that's why they sit on the council. And after that, I don't know what order. I do know the order of the first 3, but after that, I don't know what order, but there's Vorcha, Hanar, Quarian, Krogan, there's, what other races? There's, Elcor, Volus, there's a couple more, but there's like a fuck ton of races here, and then we're the newest one, right? And so we're like, we want our own planets, we want to be specters, we want to be on the council, we want to attack this ancient alien race because I had a dream, you know what I mean? I hope one day in our lifetime we'll have a similar situation. I wish, but I keep seeing videos on why we won't. It's kind of sad. You know, okay, so I saw this one yesterday where after the Big Bang happened and all the galaxies went boo, right? There's all spraying away. Some of them are too far for us ever to reach, even if we flew it at full light speed. And out of the whole galaxy, and this is the sad part, 94% of the entire galaxy is unreachable by us because it's just too far away now. Doesn't that suck? I got all bummed out when I heard that. I was like, oh. Like, it's still 6% of, like, infinite space, but, like, it's fucked up. All right, let's keep going.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution.
I just ruined your day. I know.
Require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I didn't mean to ruin your day, bot. But when I heard that, I saw it on some YouTube video, and they're like explaining with like cartoons and cute little music. I'm like, aww. All right, no, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibility to come with joining the Spectres. What? I'm gonna be rude to him. Quit holding us.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Ooh, she makes a strong, solid point there. It was your species that fucked up. Scaly bird man.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
This could be a good moment if I wasn't so rude, but I was such a dick about it that it's like, just give it to me. And they're like, fine. Look at everyone's paying attention.
It's the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
This is an important moment, guys.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Oh, thank you. About time. So you can say thank you, which is what I naturally would say. I'd be like, thanks, this is great. What happens now? But I'm being a dick in this, so.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren.
Yeah, I'm a Spectre now, baby.
Justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
All right, we're sending Traverse after Saren. Any leads?
Any idea where to find
leads?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard.
I'm
You're going to need a ship.
sort of the
crew,
first human Spectre.
spies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
All right, so Anderson was technically the first Spectre, but he got kicked out of it because he was set up.
Thank you.
Yeah, figures.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
So you get Spectre training talents inside my my skill tree. I now have this skill tree. Now this one, if you look, it increases health, accuracy, and effectiveness of all attacks and powers, and it grants the unity ability, which is the ability to not heal just yourself, but your whole team with one med gel. Legit, when you said that, I got upset, though. I wish I was born 1,000 years from now so we can experience more of the universe. Oh, I know. Bot Chronic, I just want to get the Star Trek, you know what I mean? I want to get to Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know why we can't get there. It'd be nice. Oh, look at this. I can spend more points on intimidation. So we now have motivated buyer. I get more credits when I can barter and argue with the clerk now, as it were. So let's put 2 points in that, and then let's put a couple points in the Spectre training. And then Rex, I got no points in. He's got 14 points to spend, but we just picked him up, so let's put some in here. Krogan Battlemaster, which allows him to regenerate health, increases melee damage, increases his resistance to forces. So that just makes him a all-around badass. And let's give him some combat armor with the shield boost on it. And oh yeah, he is going to be a bad monster. All right, so everything I gave to him is just all health and barrier and shield and more health and armor. And so different characters have different abilities. Krogans are just a damage sponge. They can take a lot of damage. They have a lot of shield. They have extra energy barriers they can put over their actual kinetic shield, so they can actually have double shields. And then on top of that, they have an ability where they can quickly regenerate tons of health. And so they are like, if a Krogan is charging at you, you have to do a ton of damage to him, or he's probably going to close the gap and just waste you with a shotgun. Oh, they're vicious. And then her, we need to get her decryption and her electronics up, because these are the things that allow me to hack into chests and doors. You gotta go. My food is ready. I'll be watching. Cool. What are you eating, Michael? Tell me what you're eating. Right now, what I've got cooking in the other room, corned beef a big roast, like a big corned beef roast. So we're probably gonna like put on like I've got the gluten allergy. I've got the celiac, you know, so I have to eat gluten free. So I get these buns called puff buns, which out of all the gluten free options, these are my favorites. They took like egg white, I think, and like cheese curd, and then they baked it so it dries out into a bun shape, and that leaves it in what totally feels kind of like a crispy cheesy bread, and not even crispy, like just a little bit edged, like spongy cheesy bread. It ends up feeling like that. And so for like gluten free, it's a really good option. So I'll get that, put a little mayonnaise and a little bit of mustard, and take some corned beef shreds and throw that on there, and gluten free, my friend, is the same. Yup, it's a pain in the ass. You miss the weirdest things. And it's so easy to trip off, you know? It's easy to trip off. Like, there's some shit you wouldn't expect, like soy sauce. You wouldn't think that's in there, but it is. McDonald's salad. It's in their salad. That's even if you don't put the croutons in there, they warn you not to. It's like, what? How did you guys mess up salad? I can get on my ship now. Wait, hold on. Let's go to the consort chambers. No, wait. I still need to find... Hold on. We're going to go and find... what's his name? Oh, this guy. There's one thing I want to still get... Oh, and there's a couple things I want to do on the Citadel here. Yeah, I'm not that into the salad either. But every now and then I want just like a light one, you know? And it just sucks that okay, when you go to McDonald's and you're like your friend wants to go, he's like, all right, well, what can I get? I look on the menu so I can get a soda. And then that's it. Like, I can't get the burgers, obviously, because they got the buns, right? And I can't get anything that's been in the fryer because things that have wheat have already been in the fryer. And so now there's little wheat bits floating in the oil. And there's gluten in the oil. And so when you put my shit in there, it gets the oil on it. It gets the gluten in it. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, yeah. And it gets baked all through it. I mean, obviously, that's how oil works. So it's like, so I can't have anything that comes out the fryer. So you cut that, it's like... And then you can't have any of their ice creams. The ice creams have... like, really cheap ice creams will use... what's that shit called? Malt. Barley malt. And they'll like shakes will use barley malt, and like so their ice creams use it. So really, I thought, well, I guess the salad, and then you came and had the fucking salad. All right, so what was going on here? This cop is talking to this Hanar. Yep, you can't eat anything there. You can have the soda, and that's it.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
My wife made teppanyaki yesterday. I don't know what teppanyaki is. I apologize if I'm saying it weird. I've never seen that word before. In the microwave, zucchini, onions, mushrooms, fried rice, steak, shrimp, and the local hibachi place sold us a tub of that egg yolk stuff. Ooh. Ooh. All right, okay, so do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers, or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? So this dude here, this jellyfish guy, he's a Hanar, and he's preaching of the Enkindlers. He's preaching out in the open, and the cop is telling him, you're not allowed to preach out in the open like this. This is not a place for preachers. You have to get a license for that. And that's what's going on here. What are you doing?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
You know what? I'm already siding with the jellyfish, though. Even though he's probably fucking annoying, you can't forcibly tell somebody that they have to have a permit to say specific types of thoughts in public. You know what I mean? That seems wrong. Now, if he had a group forming, I could see him having a permit for the group. He has no mouth. I know. You know, they in the third game they explain where this species comes from, and I don't want to go into it now, but it is kind of neat. But yeah, they think the Protheans, which are a species that died, but we find their archaeological hints everywhere. They think that they are gods, so they call them the Enkindlers because they enkindled them with life like gods do. All right. Tell me about the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of sleep.
I love these guys. I think it's Japanese. What, the teppanyaki? Yeah, it sounds Japanese. Let's talk about the legality of preaching.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
You know, I like I said, I agree with this jellyfish. I really do. The jellyfish is like, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying what's true. And it's like, you know what? You're right. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it is true, because I'm not the judge of what's true. But I wouldn't want to be enforcing something that put a roadblock in front of people being able to state what is true. So that's what I'm saying, you know? So like the idea that he has to have a permit just to like, you know, like preach, it's like, all right. So let's talk about purchasing a permit.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Do you see what I mean? Get out of here. I'm not going to do that. Let me see what I can do. I'd like to help. Let me see what I can do.
Let me talk to the CSEC.
Like, so this...
Perhaps I can explain the situation.
The way this game is built, this could straight up go either way. You can end up with this guy getting arrested. You can end up with him having to pay for it. You can end up with him not having to pay for it. You can end up with the other cop being angry at you. You can, depends on how you play this. Some of the scenarios in this have a lot of outcomes, and I've actually played through this game like 30 times just to kind of experience all the different little weird outcomes. And there's still some I missed. There's still some when I watch YouTube videos, like they'll be like, oh, get Morden to shoot you in the balls, and like, how do you do that? And they show it's like, oh god, I missed that storyline. That would have been cool, you know? Oh, special cuffs for this dude. I think you would just tie a rope around the middle right there, like just right, you know, where my head is, you know? Just like right there. Just like where his knees are. Just be like, come on, you big dumb jellyfish. All right, let's talk to the cop.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Leave the Hanar alone. What's the problem? It's not smart enough. It's not smart enough. Can they even fight? I doubt it.
Because it's a big stupid jellyfish.
Yeah, see?
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
You're pathetic. Let's investigate a little more. Tell me the rules of your... Arrest it. I don't want to get it arrested. Rules of the permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I don't like that either. I don't like that either. I'm an American, damn it, America. And you have the right to religious freedom and freedom of speech, and regardless of how fucking stupid it is. Which I do actually believe that part. Yeah, I believe that. I don't, because I'm an atheist. I actually don't believe in God. But, you know, I completely agree with every single person's right to their religion. And I'm not here to say that their shit is right or wrong either. You know what I mean? So like I'm totally siding with the jellyfish on this. The jellyfish has his right to claim that the Protheans are his god. You know what I mean? That's fine by me. That's fine by me is all I'm saying. Why do you need a permit?
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables.
See, I don't like that either.
And keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too
I just noticed the cat ears.
for a religious war.
They're little clip-ons too. Check this out. Yeah, you can pick them up for your headphones for like 15 bucks. So you don't have to buy all new ones, you know? I'm looking for other types though, you know? I'm looking for other types of ears, like besides cats. See if they're like bunnies or like weird deer or something, you know? like the round like teddy bear would be cool. You don't believe in religion? I believe in people's faith. Let's see. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war. I don't want to talk about arresting it. You're pathetic. I'm trying to be a dick, so we're gonna be. You're pathetic.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
No, you can't.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Not yet. This isn't the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Oh. I don't want to be mean to him.
I'll be back.
Yeah, let's try to work this out with him.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion?
I'm gonna make you let him go. Make you let him go.
Not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Leave the Hanar alone!
You're suppressing that Hanar's religious freedom. I want you to stop.
I should have known that a human wouldn't respect the laws of the Citadel. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Now I get to be a dick. See that red thing? The red one, if I do that, then I'm crossing a line. Let's cross that line.
If we harass this Hanar, we're gonna have a diplomatic incident.
I'm not concerned with diplomatic incidents. I'm concerned with the law being broken.
I grew up at Jehovah's Witness house. Ooh, yeah. I assumed everyone was that way until I found out about other religions. Made me question everything. Yeah, how old were you till you had your first birthday, Jim? Do it. So I guess the only line I crossed was just me pretending that this had something to do with like diplomacy, which it doesn't, you know. Drop it.
If you want to get promoted, learn to pick your battles. Let it go.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Turn and walk away. So I got 9 renegade points for being a dick to him, which is great. And I think I can come back and...
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers.
Hold on.
This one offers its appreciation.
Make the most of this. My pleasure. Not a problem. Make the most of this.
This is your opportunity to show people that the Hanar aren't crazy xenophobes. Don't waste it.
This one observes the wisdom of your words. This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded.
How much money? 170 experience. It didn't say how much money it gave me, but I got 170 experience. And that's good. Oh, hold on.
Where there was only ignorance, the
Enkindlers gave wisdom. See why the cop wanted him out of here?
There was only silence. The Enkindlers gave the gift of speech. This very station is the work of the Enkindlers. Their gift to all their children.
All right, he's done talking. Yeah, those are the Hanar are silly. All right, we need to go talk to the consort really quick. No, wait, we can't do the consort yet. Who? I need to find General Septimus. who is in Korra's Den. Okay, let's go to Korra's Den, which I've actually been to Korra's Den like 3 times, and I haven't seen him there like every time I go, but we'll find him this time. My mom didn't always follow the rules, so I got to celebrate my birthday. Oh, cool, you're lucky. Well, we couldn't tell Grandma about it. Yep, but my mom wasn't religious, but we had to follow Grandma's rules in her house. Oh, I get you. I get you. Flowers in the attic sort of a situation. I'm kidding. No, man, that's crazy, though. Yeah, I had a friend who was a Jehovah's Witness, and he didn't get his first birthday until he was like 16. You know, his friends had to throw it for him. He wasn't allowed to tell his parents about it. So, like, they're not just being mean to their kids. You know what I mean? So before you're like, that's mean to your kids. The logic, if I'm not mistaken, is that in the 10 Commandments, a portion of it is the idea that you're not supposed to worship anything above the Lord. And so things like birthdays and shit like that can kind of be seen as that. Am I not mistaken? Is that was kind of like the deal? Or something along that line? Or am I completely wrong? Alright, this is General Septimus. This is the guy we've been waiting to talk to. This is the guy that... Exactly. Okay, there you go. This is the guy that, the consort who is like the town... She's more than like a hooker. You know? But like she's like the... She said that he has been going around bad-mouthing her, and can you please ask him to stop? He professes love for her, and she turned him down, and so he's going around bad-mouthing her. He's a general, so he's above this, so talk to him.
Commander, what do you want?
Sha'ira sent me.
I'm here on Sha'ira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good. Lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is the great Turian General. How did your kind ever defeat us?
I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly. And tomorrow I'll be sober.
Nice.
Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
So... The game has unique dialogue sometimes when you have different races involved. The Krogan race and the Turian race have history and beef. And so that's why, like, the Krogan was like, you guys beat us? What the hell? Fuck. You know? And so it's like, I like that whoever wrote the scripts thought far ahead and was like, what if you had a Krogan here? What would he say to him right now? You know? What if you had an Asari here? What would they say to him? That kind of thing. I just like that kind of, like, forethought. All right, let's see. I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly, and tomorrow I'll be sober. Now, unless you have a cure for the sake, go away. Is it worth it? I can help. You're pathetic. You know what? He's a good character that I want to maintain relationships with, so I'm not going to be completely rude to him.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but... don't waste your time.
Oh, shit. Get a grip. I'm going for it.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
Yeah.
It's better than sitting on your ass all day.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Sha'ira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
I hear some... I hear Vorcha in my left ear going... Rah, 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 rah. Well, he stopped, but he made some noises. I heard it. All right, let's see. Finally. Good, glad to hear it.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Yes, please.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Sha'ira gave up his secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
All right, sure. How? Why me? You do it. No, I'm taking the job because I want the money, so, you know. So how?
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Sha'ira and convince the Elcor.
All right.
Who am I taking it to? And where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in
We
the
met
embassies
him in
complaining
the
about
beginning of the
Sha'ira.
game.
Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
So, what that did was he's going to take us back to the Elcor diplomat who says Sha'ira was betraying him. We met him in the beginning of the game, and he was like, "Oh, sadly, the consort has betrayed me. She has betrayed my secrets, and now I don't know what to do." And it was really actually just this general who was slighted by her, who was going out and then told him, "Dude, she told your secrets. Look, I've got your info here." And he's like, "Oh, how could she do that?" But it was really him who got the info somewhere else, and just felt like blaming her because, you know, he was slighted and he was just being a dick. That's cool. So, Zeltan's complaint. Okay, let's go speak to Zeltan. That is the Elcor diplomat. He is by the embassies. By the embassies. It looks like I'm wearing Krogan armor. I'll try to sway with him. All right. Elcor is... Yeah, this side. He's directly across from the human embassy. I remember because he was pissed about that. They're like, your embassy is across the hall, the big one. Yeah, it's this guy, Zeltan.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult
Confused.
to
I love the way they talk.
If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Deal with it. I wouldn't worry. You'll be fine. Deal with it. No, I don't like being rude to the Elcor.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Yeah, whatever. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's cool, Zeltor.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human.
That noise.
I only hope so.
Boom.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Oh, shut up, Din. You're such a dick. Make me shoot you. I can't shoot him. It won't let me.
It was a good thing you did.
Yeah, I love how they speak their emotions because they have no other way of expressing them. Yep. You know what? Now that he's not on a high gravity planet, I bet you he can probably physically mess somebody up on this planet. He's probably got a lot of strength to him here, you know? He's like Superman with the Earth's yellow sun. All right, so that is the Elcor and the consort. Now let's go talk to the consort and finish up her big mission loop, you know? That should finalize the end of her thing. She's directly across the water, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna run over there. This is her running. Oh, she's already tired. So she goes between a jog and a run, which are almost the exact same speed.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go.
There we go.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Yeah, that was me. I did that. Okay. Are you gonna let me in to go talk to her?
The consort is waiting to speak.
You should have told. I would have walked away. You know what I mean?
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Yeah. You want to make out? That's how it works, right? All right. Like I said before, I'll say it again. That egg in the background looks so... it is... If you had to give an award for most improved asset in the game, I'd give it to that egg.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Let's talk payment. Complete 5 missions with the Quarian squad member. Nice. I completed 5 missions with her? I just picked her up. Whatever. Let's talk payment. I don't want to be that rude with her. I'm gonna be that rude. I'm doing it.
I can't spend gratitude.
Ooh.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment.
That's a rude way of saying
I
that.
do not make a habit of incurring debts. These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
What is it?
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
This moment's kind of neat.
I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it? Actually, I thought she showed us more. I thought she like did it like a thing where she like closed her eyes. She's like, let me show you a vision. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. All right. I'll just, that's it. I'm going to be rude. I'm being rude.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Oh, okay. Oh, she wants to rub my cheek with her cheek. Let's rub cheeks. Oh, I think we're doing it in the pod. Which Commander was a little commanding about her payment.
Here, Commander.
You know what I mean?
In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
But we did it. I did it with her. A trinket?
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on.
I don't remember what the trinket
now I
is.
must ask you to leave.
Or what it
I have
even
done everything
does.
I can for you.
Like, you know how if this was a movie...
Remember my
Yeah,
words,
I got 2 renegade points for that.
They will give you strength.
You know how if this was like a movie, that trinket, when I'm being killed by the final boss, would start glowing and I'd grab it and some fairy would come in and save me or something like that. But the trinket she gives me, I don't think it actually ever does anything in the game. I think. Which is just like a red herring or a loose end or a setup with no payoff, however you want to look at it, you know. All right, I think that's all I need to do on the Citadel for now. We did the fan. I hate the Jaleed's Fears thing. I really hate doing that one. I'll deal with that later. There's the Biotic Commune, and there's the Argus Row Cluster. These are your two main missions. One of them is Noveria, and one of them is Pharos. Noveria is a colony of corporation laboratories that specialize in renting out space for people that want to conduct research that would otherwise normally be illegal within Citadel space. And then the other one is Pharos is a science colony on a planet researching an ancient plant, which they're both kind of neat. Oh, reporter's request. Emily Wong. Let's go turn our shit into her. I forgot to return. The reporter asked me to grab that optical disc when we go to kill Fist, you know, and we did go to kill Fist, and we never came back to give her the copy of the optical disc. She's in this next room right here. See, here you go, Emily Wong. Hi.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Would these help? I found some discs. No, I'm saying I found some discs.
These OSDs might have.
Ah, you just handed it to him?
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Come on, let me pressure. Yeah, I can offer more. You owe me more. You owe me more.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
I got 2 more renegade points for that. I like how she's like, I didn't tell you to kill him. It's like, well, you know, shit happens. And this is the other club. This is the club that always gets forgotten because it's kind of like tucked away. But see up there, you can already hear the music. But this one gets forgotten a lot.
Be careful when you say that around. What? Everyone knows Fist is a...
Hey, good to see another human in here.
It's out of my hands, Lieutenant. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to.
Oh.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna investigate. You own this place?
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender.
That's a good owner.
I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Tell me about Flux.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I like that.
Goodbye.
I like that he says it at the end every time.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Rita, what were you complaining about?
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
You got some problems?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left too. Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Just tell me.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there.
Oh.
If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
So?
You can't stop her from making stupid mistakes.
This stupid mistake might cost her her life. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Have you talked to CSEC? We're gonna try to get her. We're gonna try to save her. You know?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it for Jenna's safety.
Leave it to me.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
All right, so we got to go to Cora's Den and find her sister and tell her sister, you shouldn't work here anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for someone else.
All right. And these are the flux machines, which they're these little. They're dumb. They're dumb. It's this little like slot machine sort of game that they put in here, but they barely ever pay off, and then the tolls they pay off are like $20, and it's like I need thousands. You know, I need like way more than this is worth, and so I don't like fucking with the slot machines really. Good night, Neil. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up in a minute here to go get dinner and then come back and stream more later. 'Cause I'm getting hungry. I'm a hungry hippo. But first I want to go back to Cora's Den for like the 4th time so we can go talk to this girl's sister and go tell her sister to quit working there. Because I swear if we go out into space and come back, that story mission will be like failed. I'm not sure if I'm wrong in that, but I kind of think that's how it works, if I remember right. I'm getting this feeling where I'm remembering being mad at the game for not knowing that it closed missions off and shit, you know? There she is. Hey Jenna, what are you doing here?
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Make time now.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
Don't be stupid.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
I'm busy. The other waitresses.
Well, looks like we weren't able to bully her out of leaving. Rita's sister, what's it telling me to do? Return to Rita. All right. Hey, Chelik.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Jenna?
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
I like how even his tone changed. He turned into like a surfer dude.
I guess we better go find out.
I like they try to play ominous music over that moment, but I'm inside that nightclub that's all. All right, so back to Flux. Tell Rita, your sister didn't want to listen. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. We're not going to Flux. We're going to CSEC Academy, like that dude said. Citadel Tower? No. There it is, CSEC. Citadel Security, that's what CSEC stands for. Nice, he's up over here. I remember everyone's in this game. I remember every single person's at. Turian looks great. Who's that dude?
Hello, Commander.
All right.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to... No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Hey, careful.
What's your tone, Chelik?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Get her out of there.
It's too dangerous. You need to find another way.
It's not that simple, Shepard. This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
I'm gonna write down pathetic, like being rude.
Come on, Chelik. Do you really need a little human girl to help you solve your case?
Okay, maybe you're right. She's not really cut out for this anyway. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached.
But
that still leaves my case.
I'll help you with your case, because that's fun too.
I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product.
Okay.
Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel.
I remember where.
Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
All right.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
I'm all over it, man. I'm all over it. All right, so this dude, we just need to get some mods from him. It'll prove that they're illegal mods, which, I mean, I take it they're like, either they're working outside of what is a standard safety regulation, or maybe they're counterfeit, you know, something like that. Whatever. He's in the lower markets. Man, I love this game. You know, I kind of want to draw some of it. I kind of want to draw the Citadel. That's Jax. That's the guy that sells the stuff. See? Hey, buddy.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Let's just say yeah.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
See, we don't know how to start a fight. We're just here to get the mods.
That looks about right. Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Yeah, we're not here to arrest him. We're just here to get the mods.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys.
Oh,
we're done.
I thought he was going to shoot me. Yeah, so these can break out into combat. Like, that's what these dudes are here for. Oh, Chorbin. What are you doing here, Chorbin? Let's talk to Chorbin while we're here. That dude that is accusing his partner of trying to kill him.
Again?
That's
Is there something
him.
you want?
No more lies.
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Chorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Your friend, Jalid, told us about you.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet. Enough! I'm gonna keep being rude to this guy.
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
This is the guy that's having me collect the data on the keepers, and he's giving me experience points for it. So I don't want to be completely like I don't want to kill him or arrest him or anything, but I do need to ask him like what he's up to, you know, and why he's trying to kill his partner.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners.
Okay.
Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the keepers.
Oh.
Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the keepers?
So the tool that scanned the keepers in the first place is a stolen technology. You know? I don't know if I can endorse that kind of thing. But that's it?
That's what all the fuss is about?
The keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
There's more to this.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
All right, let's just sigh. So the one guy thinks his partner's trying to kill him, and so he's like, oh, I'm being chased, and so he's like holding on to the data, and the other guy's like, he's holding on to data. I'm gonna follow him around because I think he's trying to sell it. There's just two idiots who aren't communicating, who are now paranoid each other, and are hiding from each other and accusing each other, and nothing's actually going on here.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn.
Yeah, I like the experience and coin.
Stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Yeah, sure.
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
All right. That worked out pretty good. Got ourselves some more of that mission done. That is Jalid, who's getting the scanner readings. Those are those, like, you know, these, where are they? Those dudes. Which I gotta scan this guy. Every time I scan it, he gives me coins and experience. So those are like really worth scanning. And I would hate to ruin that, so that's why I kind of wanted to not like burn my bridge with him, you know. Now back to CSEC. No. Yeah. Back to CSEC. Ooh. Okay, and then this is where Jalid is, so we'll finish this mission up, hopefully.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
Yes, of course I did.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Relax, I'm helping out. There's no reason for any of these idiots to be fighting each other.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Bunch of idiots. See? That's the end of that story. Those two dum-dums were trying to kill each other and hide from each other and paranoid each other for like nothing. For nothing. Alright, and then Chelik.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Keeping tabs on me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Yeah, that was one mission that if you're too good on it, it actually fucks up the mission. When you were presented with the goods, you had screw you, you had thanks, and you had you're under arrest. And if you chose screw you, you would have started a fight just to butt heads. If you chose thanks, you take the evidence and you give it to him, which is what he wanted. And if you say you're under arrest, he'd be mad right now because he'd say, why did you arrest him? Now he knows we're onto us and watching him, and we can't follow the buyer. Thanks, Shepard. You really screwed this up. And so that's one where if you actually go too good, the game actually punishes you for it, story-wise. Which I like that. I like that there are some things in this universe that work better if you're a little bit bad. Oh, I guess I already scanned that one. All right, is that everything on the Citadel here? That might be. If it is, I can go out into space, which I'll save it, and then we'll go out into space at the beginning of the next mission, you know, or the next stream. Yeah, there's still 7 more, what are they called? Keepers scattered around the Citadel. So we'll find those throughout the game. I don't need to find all those now. But all the side missions that have been available, we got all of them done, which that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's, if you do all of the missions and you get all the experience and stuff, you can literally change the way the ending of this plays out dramatically. Dramatically. And I think that's what I'm going to do, is what I'm shooting for, is I've got in my head what I'm going to make it do. All right, we're going to save here. I'm going to wrap up this stream. I'll do another stream in a couple hours, but I want to go eat some dinner and, you know, just stand up for a little while, stretch my legs. I'd like to thank everyone that came out tonight. I'd like to thank Jim for becoming a member tonight, and Kenneth for that super chat. That's really nice of you guys. I'd like to thank everyone else who just obviously dropped in. You know, Neil, Jim, Spine, Bot. A lot of people popped in tonight. But I'm going to go wrap up, and I will see you all in the next stream. Nessa, of course. I'll see you all next stream. Have a good night. Okay. Bye-bye.